Welcome to Remote Learning. Today we begin Lesson 4, What to Do with Remainders. Our learning target will be around the whole idea of remainders and what we do with them. One thing I can say is we won't be using R whatever the remainder is. So using the old R, we've let go of that. I attached page 155 to you, and let's begin with the top. Decide what to do with the remainder. Please follow along. Think about each of these ways to use a remainder. Sometimes you ignore the remainder. Number 1, a roll of ribbon is 1,780 inches long. It takes 1 yard of ribbon, which also equals 36 inches, to wrap a gift. How many gifts can be wrapped? Well, let's do the division. We're going to use our 2-digit divisor technique to continue. 1,780 inches. We know it takes 1 yard, which we have to convert to inches. We can't divide 1 into it. That wouldn't make sense because we have inches here and we have to have the same measure there to get an equivalent answer. I'm going to round 36 to the nearest 10. I'm rounding to 3. I look at the 6. That tells me to go to 40. So 40 will be our estimated divisor. 40 into 178. I'm going to do my old trick. Drop that digit off. 4 goes into 17 4 times. So 4 should go in there. 40 should go in there 4 times also. That'd be 160. Our actual divisor is a little less, so let's check it. 36 times, what did we say? 4? 24, 12, 14. I think I can get closer than that. Let's add another 36, which would make it 5 for our partial quotient. 10, regroup 1, 5, 8, 180. Now I'm a bit over, so I guess 4 was correct. 144. Always good to check. Didn't take me very long. I divided, multiplied, now subtract. We get 4, we get 3, we get 0. 40 into 340. 4 goes into 34 8 times. So let's try 8 times 36. 48, regroup 4. 24 plus 4 is 28. 288. Oof, definitely think I can get closer to that. Let's add another 36, see what we get. 14, regroup 1, 9, 12, 3, 24. That's more like it. So that would be 9 for our partial quotient. 9 times 36 is 324. Subtract, regroup. We get 16. What's the 16 represent? Yards? Inches? Ribbon? It absolutely represents inches. Inches, my friends. So we can get 49 ribbons out of that. Why do I ignore this remainder? Well, 1 ribbon requires 36 inches. That's just leftover ribbon. Some of you crafty people could use it for something else. Keep it, put it in a box, but we can't use it for another ribbon. Perfect example of when we ignore. Let's do number 2. Sometimes you round up to the next whole number. There are 247 people traveling to the basketball tournament by bus. That sounds fun. Each bus holds 52 people. How many buses will be needed? Why do you round up? Well, let's divide first. 247 people have to be divided into groups of 52 people. I round that to 50. 4 and under, we leave it alone, so that's 50. 50 goes into 247, looks like 5 times, doesn't it? 5 times 50 is 250. Can't do it, can we? No, 5 times 50 is 250. We're going to have to go 4. 4 times 52, 8, 208. 208. Regroup, I get 9, I get 39. So what do we do with those 39? We don't have 52, so we leave them behind, right? Absolutely not. That means we're going to need not 4 buses. 4 buses will be totally filled. We need to get 5 buses. We round up our quotient to 5 to account for the other 39. These 39 would need an additional bus, which would be well over half, about 3/4 full. So not too bad. Not too bad. 5 buses. Why do we round up? Because we have to be able to take the 39 extra that didn't quite fill a full bus, but we need another bus. Rounding up. One more example for today. Some of you wonder, who films during all this? Who's the filmer? It's Hannah. Hannah's such a wonderful daughter. She films for me every night. Isn't that nice of her? We'll have to find a big reward for Hannah. All right. Sometimes you use the remainder to form a fraction. The 28 students in Mrs. Colby's class will share 98 slices of pizza equally. That's a lot of pizza. How many slices will each student get? Look at the division shown here. Explain how to get the fraction after you find the remainder. Well, we know how to do that. These rubes may not, but we do. So 98 pieces of pizza divided by 28 people. We get 3. I'm just going to go with the division that's shown in the book. 3 times 28 is 84. You know what I didn't do? Terrible of me. On the first 2, I didn't go and check my work. Not good. Not good. We'll make sure we check here. 4, we get 1. So 3 and 14 28s. They're wondering, how do we get 3.5 as they have in the book on the page that's shared with you? Well, we reduce, don't we? And we reduce using prime factorization. Prime factorization of 14 is 2 and 7. 2 times 7. 28 would be 2 times 14, 2 times 7. So that's 2 times 2 times 7. There's the prime factorization for each of our numbers, our numerator and denominator. Now we cancel what's in common. I have a 2 here, I have a 2 here, I have a 7 here, I have a 7 here. Why did I choose this 2? Doesn't matter. Now I multiply what's left and we get 1/2. Final quotient we think is 3.5. Cal saying you better check it, and I'm going to check it, Cal. 3 times 28 is 24. Regroup 2, that's 8. Add on the remainder, we get 98. Checks, Cal. Circle my answer. Why do I use a fraction here? Well, you can have a half a piece of pizza, can't you? You could cut a piece, if they cut them all equally, you could cut it into half. So in this case, we need a fraction, or represent our quotient by a mixed number. Integer fraction. That's part A of our lesson. Tomorrow we'll do part B. We'll do a couple pages, and then you're going to be excited. On Friday, we get to do a puzzled penguin. How exciting. Please make sure you're going to small group meetings. Please make sure you're taking care of your homework. We've got to practice this math, ladies and gentlemen. We can't lose our focus so close to the end. What you're learning now, you're going to need next year, and we want you going to 6th grade as prepared as possible. So please stay focused, stay true to your character, and work as hard as you can. I'm here available to help. Please be at your small group meetings, Broncos and Nuggets. Our class meetings moved to 10:30 because I have a class meeting at 8:30 with Mr. Kingsbury. I will be unavailable until 10:30. So 10:30 meeting. Thank you. Have a good day.